Hi guys, I just wanted to talk to you about travelling with diabetes, with insulin dependent diabetes, because we've now been away for 3 weeks in a really hot country, and I obviously take a massive amount of insulin, and I guess most people on insulin wouldn't need anywhere near as much of this kit, but some of this has been an absolute lifesaver, and I just wanted to talk you through basically what I got with me. So this is like a day pack, and it contains what are these things called, like little ice packs, and I got those off Amazon. I got everything off Amazon, quite frankly, but the day packs, you can get extra little ice packs, and when you're travelling, if you just get people to put them in their freezers for you, and they're really happy to do that, like in the hotels, it's not been a problem anywhere that we've been, and that includes Singapore, in Sumatra, even in the jungle, they were happy to put those in the freezer for us. Not a problem at all. So you can put about, I don't know, probably 6 pens in there. I carried 4 because I'd got a load in the flask. The day-to-day insulin that I use, I carry around in this little one. I don't know if you can see, but that one also, it's got a little bit of insulation on it. So the ones that you use, I get through pens really quickly. My pens only last about 3 days, so they're not going to go off. And I throw them into the fridges at night in each of the places that we've been staying. They just, either there's a fridge in your room, or they'll put them in the fridge. So that's the one that my 2 insulin pens are in each day. I used this one when we first came out because I'd got quite so much insulin with me, and I needed extra insulin, sort of like carrying it. But this thing, oh my goodness, let me tell you about this. So this thing is a 72-hour cold flask. I haven't had any issues in any of the airports I've gone through. They all know exactly what it is. Nobody's questioned it. Nobody's opened it. And when you open this thing, there is a like a gel core, and the gel core you freeze. I don't know if you can see in there. The gel, that blue thing, gel core you freeze, and then your insulin pens sit around it. I think I got 7 pens in this. And once you seal it, if you don't open it like I've just done, that will take a few hours off, basically that then stays cold for 72 hours. So your insulin's really protected. So even if you go somewhere where perhaps you can't find a freezer, you'll have time to find someone else who's got a freezer for you to put that in. It's absolutely fantastic. And I've clearly got through masses of insulin out here and had to buy more, but you know, it's brilliant. These things, you get them again off Amazon. They're for your needles, absolutely brilliant. And then just take them to your chemist and they'll get rid of them for you. But you can get 25 insulin needles into one of those, obviously without the lids. I carry dextrose tablets and glucogel for hypos. Just put those in a little thing that comes with me. And then I bought one of these. So I've got a smaller one of these I use regularly at home, but I bought a bigger one for travelling with. And it's got all my additional medication in here, a whole pack of needles, my blood sugar machine, because obviously, although I wear the monitor on my arm, if that comes off and I don't have access to another one, you have to be able to test, so I carry those with me. I've got some spare of these. One of these is full, there's another spare one just in case. Spare glucose sticks. And then I don't know if you clocked, but these things, again, they come off Amazon, and it's a medical tag. So when you scan that, it basically allows them to see who I am, what my problem is, who my next of kin is. So I carry those on quite a few things because I think they're really useful. There is loads here, but I think what I'm trying to say to you is, if you are insulin dependent diabetic and you are worried about travelling, like, don't be. We've been in baking hot countries for the last 3 weeks. Everyone's been so helpful in finding us fridges, freezers, whatever we need. Haven't had any issues anywhere. So even in the jungle, they were able to put them in a freezer for me, which is brilliant. Obviously not my insulin. My insulin's gone in fridges. It's the freezer packs that need to go in freezers. Oh, and this thing has a second core that's empty that you carry in your travel. If you get stuck and you get over your 72 hours, or it's been really hot and it's a reduced time and you need to get another core and you can't get it in the freezer, you just put cold water in it into the second one, drop that in, and it gives you, I think it's like 12 or 14 hours. So really cool bits of kit. I think that was about 80, I think it was either 80 or 88 pounds. And they do them that aren't quite as long lasting. So I think there's a 64-hour and then like a 40-hour something that is slightly cheaper. But I wanted that one, and it's been absolutely brilliant. Loads of kit and caboodle, loads of things that you can use and buy and do. And I'm going to put this as public, because I genuinely don't mind if you want to share it, if you've got friends that are diabetic and perhaps haven't travelled further. Time to get out and do it. It's great.